So in this video, we'll look at this current problem of integration of tangent x to the power 4. It's not something very straightforward, so please don't tell me the answer is something like this. This one in the red color is completely false, because we are not supposed to use the power formula like this. So you have to kind of try your luck a little bit. And the good thing is that there are some identities that we can use based on the tangent square x and secant square x. And please recall the identity that you should know. We know there's an identity 1 plus tangent square x equals secant square x, right? And we will try to make use of it, at least for maybe 2 copies of tangent x. So that's tangent square x equals secant square x minus 1, right? So I write down the next step. And now let's think about how to deal with such an integral. So maybe we can separate the two terms in this way. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but the good thing here is that whenever we see the combination of certain powers of tangent x with the secant x, the easier case is always coming from the even power of secant x. So that's the current term, right? So let's deal with this integral, the first term first. So I think this is the standard case whenever the secant x has an even power, that we can use a u substitution, let u be x, then du would be secant square x dx, right? And the good thing now about this substitution is that this part is completely replaced by du, this part, right? Because du is exactly the same as secant square x times dx. And the remaining should be clear. Why? Because the first part, tangent square x, is essentially u square x. So it means by the u substitution, the integral is transformed to the variable u, which is an integral u square times du, right? And we understand that it's a power rule here. So this one becomes u squared over 3, which is exactly the same as tangent x to the power 3 divided by 3, right? So this integral inside the green box is already solved. How about this part, which is the second term, right? We have to integrate tangent square x dx. And once again, we can make use of the identity. It's the same as the integral of secant square x minus 1 dx, right? And the first term is clear because if you integrate just secant square x dx, it's the same as tangent x. And the second term is clear. So it means altogether, the purple integral would become tangent x minus x, right? And so basically, we have solved the integral. So I put the final answer in. It's basically the same as the tangent x to the power 3 over 3. Tells me it should be a minus sign. So that's the answer to our problem.